Thanks, my man.
Yeah, bro, it fucked me up.
Yeah, shit like hurts.
Yep.
It happens. It happens to everybody.
Okay.
Alrighty. So let's give it a couple more minutes. I might exit this gold live if it pumps. And
Oh, you bought it?
yeah, I was long here on Friday because after the drop like this, I thought we might have a little bit of a correction upwards. So it did essentially 100-point drop in a matter of exactly 100-point drop in a matter of 2 days, two trading sessions, which is uh, which is a lot for gold. That's you would drop 5%. 5% is a huge move without a correction. I don't think you'll find a 5% move that you know. Uh, Again, I'm not saying it's down going down, but at least the temporary counter trend um, bump.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it should. I'm not sticking around for long. It also hit a daily order block right here, so
Yes,
or a little lower actually. Sorry, it didn't hit it yet. Did it?
yeah,
No, it
it's
didn't.
close. It's close.
So we'll see. We a little bit of a recovery rally, and I want to sell it a little higher. But let's all right. Let's take a look at what's going on with the. Oh, second, guys. My thing crashed. One sec.
Your Discord one always does that.
Yeah, because I use this. There's a Mac feature that uh, to find a window. You just anyway. It doesn't matter. It's a bug in Discord that they're not fixing for a while. So let me. I'll just share a screen. Oops, it'll be easier. There we go. So every week we do a prep work, and we have a bunch of traders that stream. So we also do this thing on daily basis. We have a bunch of traders trading and showing their screens. Some are scalpers, some trade only crypto, some trade indices only, some trade everything, some trade forex, etc. So you can follow each trader every week with the P&L and everything, all the trades that we take, and you will learn how to trade basically by observing in live conditions how we're professionals do it. And unlike watching it on YouTube, where everybody's watching post factum cherry picked bullshit, this is happening live on a daily basis. You see us enter trades, winning trades, losing trades, and the thought process that goes into our heads. And we have, like I said, usually about 6 to 8 traders, and this is a free uh, Sunday prep for YouTubers and trading view people who are watching this. But you're more than welcome to stop by our Discord. The links will be in the description pages wherever you're watching this. But the link is discord.gg slash day trade. Basically, discord.gg slash day trade. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on. Last week has been a monstrous move. This is daily candles on gold. Gold has been in a monstrous uptrend, nonstop choo-choo train, and you can see that in the last two sessions it lost about 5%, as you can see, and it went from 1960s to 1860s pretty much in two sessions, which previously took about 22 days. Basically, it covered a whole month of action in 2 days. It just completely collapsed. And an impulsive move like that usually is telling us that there's going to be at least an ABC correction. So this is even if the uptrend is intact, you're still going to have an ABC type of correction ensuing. All right, as a bare minimum, because we did not have any. It was just a one swift go with the Asian session sideways chop. So highly likely we're gonna. I bought the dip all the way at the bottom on Friday. I'm long right now. I might take a couple of points, 10 points or so, and I'll be out of it as a scalp myself. So, but let's first of all take a look at what's going on this week. Last week was just complete mayhem. Let's take a look. We had pretty much everybody and everything thrown. We had FOMC, we had BOE, ECB, we had non-farm payrolls, everything in 1 week, day after day after day was just nonstop pounding. All right, and obviously that's why the markets were moving the way they were moving. So let's take a look at what's going on this week. This week is relatively news. It's relatively quiet. We have, if you have Aussie positions, we're going to have in about, well, tomorrow in the evening, New York time, we're going to have their central bank talking about, well, setting their rate policy. So if you have already trading Aussie, this is something for you to watch in the evening in New York session. Then on Tuesday we're gonna have Powell speaking again at some where's he talking in some economic club of Washington D.C. So pretty much he said everything he needed to say last week, but you never know what he might say. Then we have Williams speaking, another Fed FOMC member, talking at 9:15 in the morning on Wednesday, and and unless you're trading a pound, which is going to have monetary policy report hearings and GDP on Friday, we're pretty much in the clear. So that what is that telling me? Well, it's telling me that we're going to have technical trading is going to be now more so than the jerky, fundamental news driven um, flows. Okay, basically we will be able to find technical levels for into the direction of the main trends in the moves of last week. So in the case of, for example, gold, I am looking to short it. Well, I'm long now, as you can see, since Friday, but I'm not looking. I'm just scalping it. But in reality, let's take a look what we can do, because this is a massive sell off. We've essentially even broken the uptrend trend line here, which is irrelevant now. And there's a daily order block that I'm looking for some kind of bounce, but we didn't even get there either. So what can we do? Let's drop on a lower time frames and see what's going on. So this was a Thursday leg down, then we sideways consolidated, and another Friday leg down. So maybe if we return to this zone, there might be a a shorting opportunity with a tight stop loss. I wouldn't be looking for too much though, because we might get there, do a little move down, and then run the stops above here, and then turn around for the bigger leg down. Okay, so watch out for that fake out. It's quite common because this is just this is just a tiny sideways consolidation. It wouldn't hold if we actually do. It will produce a reaction. I don't know if it's going to be a deep enough reaction for another leg down. I suspect that that trade is going to be something like this, and then we're going to have the move down. Okay, so you can capture this part and then reshort maybe a little higher um, as well. So that's my plan on gold. Again, I'm looking for a little bit of retracement. I am already nice. Well, where's my my entry is 63. It's almost at 70. So 7 points, 70 pips, nothing to sneeze at for doing fuck all, just catching this um, oversold condition here. Let's take a look at the major markets. First of all, let's start with S&Ps and Nasdaqs. And US 30 actually held up relatively well with all the mayhem that was going on in US dollar. US dollar being just ripping heads off, finally turning around off the lows and starting to pump. You can actually see what the the Dalian just risen from the dead, and you can see that we've been longing the son of a bitch. Well, I've been longing since mid-January, and we caught I caught this pump. I caught this pump. I didn't catch this one, but I think catching pips in one of our traders did exactly that. He exited somewhere here. Obviously, nobody knew that we're gonna have a massive gap up. This massive gap up is happening because Kuroda, who is the current governor of Bank of Japan, the central bank, his term is up and he's out of there in about a month. And supposedly there was some rumor that some other guy was stepping in, even though nobody. And he's a very dovish type of guy. Anyway, it was just a rumor, and as you can see, the prices open up with a huge gap, 150 pips up, and they're closing on this gap because again, it was just a rumor and nothing is confirmed, etc., etc., etc. So irrelevant. What is relevant though is to look for. I have a few plays that I'm looking for in the dollar sphere. So first of all, the euro dollar on a 4-hour basis. We took these equal lows. Let me remove this. I was expecting these equal lows to be taken. That's what happened. So now that this is over, you can remove it. Basically, this is my trade that I'm looking for right now. This is if you fib this. Sorry, if you fib this last leg down, you have this order block sitting right here. Yeah, the 7/8 between the 618 and 786. You have this nice juicy sell zone around 109. Okay, 108.95, whatever, somewhere around there. With the stop loss, give it a little wiggle room above. I think that if we have a pullback and return to the zone, it's definitely a sell. I think that the 110 was the top for temporary top for which is right here for euro, and I think we're going to start the corrective leg down to maybe around the 105 level. Okay, so there's definitely about 300 pips to drop, and you can see multiple divergences. Everything was screaming, okay, this is running out of steam, and right now I think that we definitely have some room to go to about 106, 105, easy peasy. So I'm waiting for sells around that zone. Let's go to 1 hour where it's not as busy. So you have a 4 hour, you have a bunch of order blocks. You can sell this order block if you really are lucky and you get it. But I'm looking at this 4 hour body entry on the body of this 4 hour candle. So which is it comes in at 0893 right here. 0893 is where I want to sell this again. Why some people, but why aren't you buying this? Well, because we're going to be patient. This is the trend now. We had a break of structure, serious break of structure here. So I'm gonna wait for a pullback and then I'm gonna sell, and that's how you trade as a professional. You have to wait for proper opportunities and not just do willy-nilly bullshit. All right, so I think that pound is even weaker because ECB is still adamant about raising interest rates to combat inflation, as Germany is experiencing worst inflation since 1950s. Okay, so 70 fucking years, the worst inflation in 70 years, and they had the 70s and the 80s, which was dog shit back then as well. So that's quite a statement. So their central bank is trying to raise interest rates, keep on raising interest rates at 5 basis points at a clip at a time. And so if I had to pick between the what I want to short, you basically, how do you determine that? Well, you're gonna take a look at what the cross rate is doing, which is euro pound. Euro pound is going up. That means the euro is stronger than the pound. You want to pounce on the weakest one out of the bunch. Okay, and if you're on the playground, you don't want to fight a 200-pound bully. You want to pick a little Timmy, kick him over, and he's dead. It's fucked up, but you get the point. So this is the little Timmy of the bunch. We want to short the pound. He has exactly the same setup as the um, euro, same order block, sitting right here on a 4 hour basis. So 102, 122, 13 ish. I would start looking to fade this, and with a tight stop loss. If it runs all the way up here, that's a definite sell. We would again tight stop loss. So you can also try your luck with the Aussie, sorry, or New Zealand. Again, same thing. You look at what's happening with their cross. The Aussie has been outperforming the New Zealand. So if you fancy shorting something like that, then Kiwi is uh, is your game. There's an order block here. Sorry, guys, I'm still recovering from flu. Anyway, so I'll be looking for shorts around this area right here on a 4 hour basis, around 64.60. But I doubt we're gonna get that high if the dollar strength continues, to be honest. So all you might get is the retest of the broken supports or something like this. We go here and then we sell off. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put an alert here, and when the price reaches there, if you see it's starting to turn around on the 15-minute basis or 1 hour basis, you short it, put your stop above it, and that's it. Maybe you'll retrace 50% of this inefficiency on a 4 hour basis as well. So something like this. Uh, Basically, what I want to see is I set an alert, then I start watching the price. If once the price starts stalling, it stalls and starts turning around, I want to sell that turnaround. I don't know if this turnaround is going to happen here in the middle of this inefficiency or at this order block. Okay, nobody knows, but I know that it will stall at some point, and once I see that's the price stalling, I'm going to pounce in it, and this is how the price stalls, as you can see. It goes, and then you start seeing this, and then and off we go down. Obviously, this wasn't an uptrend, so it kept on going up. But you're gonna see the same reversal pattern around the area of resistance. Okay, so that's the dollar. Let's take a look at the S&Ps. I just closed my short. I was short on Friday. Well, from here, I also was short Nasdaq that I closed. Was short Nasdaq right here. So I'm actually looking to resell Nasdaq around this zone, and I just closed my S&P, which I shorted a little bit later in the day because of this gap. We gap down. I closed it because we're gonna close this gap. So I'll be looking to resell it around these levels here as well. So you have all these juicy order blocks. Well, this is going to be a 30-minute time frame. So if we go all the way up here, I think that markets indices will probably will trade lower because the U.S. dollar and the gold were like canary in the mine, and S&Ps, indices kind of held up pretty relatively well compared to what's going on in the markets. And well, you can see the US 30 is just complete mayhem here. Traders don't know whether to shit or get off the pot. Basically, it's just liquidity grabs all around, sideways consolidation, just total nightmare to trade. So if you're going to be trading, trade extremes, obviously. But I think the easier answer is to wait for a pullback in the indices and trying shorts, because if this was the temporary top in, for example, in gold, and we're correcting essentially all this leg up from 1600s, then there's going to be this whole month we're basically going to be doing sideways to lower type of price action correction, and that means the dollar is going to be going up as well, because it's been beaten down like a rented mule since September and November, October area right here. It's been going down, 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 down. So if we are finally going to have a little bit of a recovery for the next week or two, which is what I think is happening with this structure break, given that there are no more news to fundamentally change any picture, I think that this we're going to have some kind of recovery into the previous uh, uh, corrective wave and ending right here. So I'll be looking to maybe reshort the dollar around this area, but there's still a lot of room to go, and that's pretty much it. So I think that indices are lagging behind the overall market sentiment, and I think that we will see indices going lower this week. Is what I'm trying to. Again, I'm not selling it at the market. I want to see a little bit of a bounce. So if I'm wrong, I'm only going to be wrong a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, right? So I'm only long. It will need to take out those recent highs. So I'll be shorting all the way up here. I can risk a tiny amount for this, because my upside, I'm not even gonna hold it here. I want to hold it honestly, right, like so. Yeah, making it into a swing trade. And if you make this into a swing trade, you have essentially what 5 to 1, nice 5 to 1 trade on the NAS, and it's probably going to coincide with retest of this channel. We had a break out of this channel, so I think we very possibly can even go retest this channel before we go up or down or whatever. So you get a very juicy trade, and you can take partials along the way, obviously. So that's pretty much it for what I'm looking for now with the regular markets. If you guys, Lobo, you want to take a look at or Robbie?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So crypto this week has been moving up. So basically bearish patterns and then pumping up. We finally got a breakdown from all this. On Wednesday, FOMC, we got a huge pump from the news closing the day. Then also in the weekend, we also had a little pump, a 3% pump. Now we're coming down a bit, so which is good, right? We're coming down. What I'm looking for right now, I'm looking for a short to take it to this long target at 1593. I don't really hold much in crypto. I'm a quick scalper type of guy. So far, if you're looking to invest in crypto, I will tell you to wait. Buying crypto right now, it's had a up movement here. This is huge up movement. We got to retrace a little bit. And we're kind of moving in a flag. Let's see. Buy this for long term. Wait for a break of the flag up, and then you could think about making a choice on whether. But for now, just be patient. I think patience is key right now. So far, we're doing the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. We're, you guys, let me switch my screen. We're currently at. Let me come over here. We're currently at 1.474. The trading journal, all of our stats are Discord server if you guys check it out. So right now, I'm just waiting for this break of liquidity here into this 1 hour block. So we have this sitting liquidity here on a lower time frame, also in the higher time frame now, because this candle is probably going to close bearish. So as soon as you break up, I currently have a short target at 5 at 100x leverage on Ethereum. I'm looking for a 1% gain out of 2% gain, so 1% raw gain. Just for a quick 100%, don't pour over 5% of your portfolio. So yeah. So, but for crypto so far, I would wait. Let's look at Bitcoin. I'll look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, here. Let's load up Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, so far, I'll switch it to one screen. Bitcoin. So if you look at the daily, we kind of have this flag thing going really messy up here, but it is upward, so I can't consider this bearish. I do believe we're going to retrace at least 50% of this movement. So from this low all the way up here, we should come around this level, because we beat the last high. So the last market. So if you see, we were going from higher highs, and then we had a high and then a low. So then we broke the last low. We made a lower high, and then we came to a new low. So now we beat the last high. So what this right now, we see a reversal candle finally on the weekly. We're eating one. So if we see price should, by estimate, come back down 50%. So then we can make a higher low to keep doing the bullish movement. But I don't believe that that's going to happen. You know, in 2008, the same thing happened. Then prices were moving up, and then a big dump came. So for me, I would just be patient. Be patient. If you want to buy it and do a week or swing, maybe look at the. I think the 20,000 level, you will find something. But so far for Bitcoin, I think we'll come down this week. We'll come down quite a bit actually this week. So
All right.
yeah.
Good enough. Yellow, but your mic was cutting in and out though, so just FYI. I don't know why.
And passed out or something? No.
No.
But we have this breaker block here actually. So if I were to give you guys a buy target.
Lobo, your
Daily
mic
breaker
was
block.
cutting in and out, so just FYI.
Oh,
Yeah. But I mean, we got the point.
But yeah, if I were to get something on Bitcoin right now, maybe wait for this zone right here, this 21 to 18 zone. If you want to swing,
right,
and then sell it when you beat the high, I think you'll get something.
Yeah, makes sense. I like it. The ETH scalp is nice. I'm gonna join you on that.
Yeah, so this scalp here, just waiting for that little break up. Then we'll have this little touch come back down. We just broke down from this. So we broke down from this liquidity here. We had a little liquidity stop right here. We came back up. We broke down. So far we have a bearish trend.
Mm-hmm.
We still haven't beat the high. Unless we beat this high, we could consider this bullish again in the short term. But so far, so good. We broke out of liquidity out of every pattern. So if a pattern comes up, we'll have to wait for another low. We could consider something. But so far, so good.
All right. Makes sense. Rob, you want to add anything? You looking for anything?
The only things I'm looking at the moment are Euro Yen and I've been liking Euro Yen lately. Range trades. I'll just take the swing high to the swing low, and I'll take the swing low to the swing high, and that's been working out at least a couple times this week. Obviously, except for this gap up that we had. So when we come down into the range a bit more and establish some liquidity, I'm going to start looking at this for some range trades. And then Aussie, I have this coming up here at around 91.8.
Aussie yen, nice.
I'm going to take that to the swing low down here. But honestly, that's it. That's all I'm looking at right now.
That actually makes sense because it's if the stocks will be going lower, this Aussie yen is a nice proxy for stock indices. For those who can't trade stock indices, this is a very nice risk on risk off pair to trade. So I'm actually gonna join you in this Aussie yen trade myself. I like it. I like the setup. So yeah. All right. Well, if you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask. Let me check on the. Let's see. Can I see your crypto chart? Oh, that was not my crypto chart. That was Lobos, but yeah, I was showing Lobos crypto chart, I think.
Yeah, you were showing his. You're good.
Toggle camera, hold on. Entire screen. Oh, I might have not shown the whole screen. All right, well, stop by Discord. The link is in the description. You'll see everything there. We post these screenshots of these upcoming trades anyway, so it's all up there. All right, gents, it's almost 6:30 p.m. Sunday. We can, if you have any questions, like I said, we do live daily trading on Discord. You're more than welcome to stop by. Links are going to be in the description pages. And tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning, join us New York time for some trades. And we're usually also hang out around London Open, but we don't broadcast as much as just chat and post stuff what we're looking at. So stop by, say hi. It's free. Probably the best deal you're gonna get learning from somebody who live instead of just doing some stupid courses and cherry picked nonsense on YouTube. Okay, this is a straight up in the trenches environment, and most people are on YouTube just show you bullshit because they're bullshit traders, and we're gonna show you the whole kitchen, how the good, the bad, and the ugly of the trading world. So come join us. Thank you for joining us today. And if you have any questions, stop by Discord. We'll gladly answer as we're going to be hanging out here. And I'm cutting off the YouTube and the Trading View feed. Hello, gold. Yeah, all right. So gold. I already did the gold, but I'll do it one more time. So somebody's asking. So gold is it got beaten down like a rented mule, right? It took 22 days to go up to this level, and then it dropped 100 points in 2 trading sessions. Obviously, this is grossly oversold, so I expect it to. I'm long on since Friday a little bit here, couple of points. I'm long at 63. We're at 65 now. I expect a little bit of a bounce, and if we see 1900s, I'll be a seller up there. Obviously, we're gonna have to see some kind of consolidation because this is way oversold. 5% move down in 2 trading sessions is a lot for a stable. This is not Bitcoin, okay? So it shouldn't move this much, this fast. But what it's telling me is that we're essentially going to be correcting this whole leg since 1600s upwards. With this leg just finished, this was the end of it. And if that's the end of it, we're gonna have a corrective price pattern. I don't know if we're gonna continue an uptrend in a month, but for now, for the next week or two, I expect this is the first leg down. All right, then you're gonna have an ABC up, and then you're gonna have another leg down. This is a simple Elliott wave pattern, right? You have an initial leg, you have a corrective leg, and then another leg down, which is an ABC pattern. Okay, so basically that's what I'm looking for in gold. I'm gonna sell I'm gonna sell into rallies. I think we're gonna take out this low in coming sessions very easily. And after that, longer term, we'll see. But for now, I think that, like I said, we are essentially correcting this. We're correcting this whole leg up. And if you're gonna draw some fibs here, which we can do right now, which I don't have. One sec. So if we draw fibs from here to here, let me switch to. We'll make it something that we can see. Let's do yellow. Here we go. So we're not even at 38.2. all right, which is probably the minimum corrective pattern, which should be. I think that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go this week. We're gonna see 1827, the 38.2. As you can see, we had a impulsive move, this bullshit wedge, and then another impulsive move out of it. So I think that this leg is going to be the initial correction is going to be stopping somewhere around the vicinity top of this pattern right here. So which is also coincides with 38.2. All right. So we have a daily order block sitting right here. So like I said, a little lower, then a little higher for pullback for you to be able to resell, and then I would sell into this zone right here. So that would be the trade. This look for sells around this candle low right here, or the look for 1 hour, 4 hour order blocks, which are in that vicinity as well. That's basically my plan for the gold for now. That's about it. Let's see. Any other questions? Thanks. Okay. You're welcome, guys. Stop by Discord. It's free, like I said, and we're gonna be trading this live tomorrow as well. So you're more than welcome to hang there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you to spend the rest of the weekend in peace and enjoy yourselves. Prepare yourselves for the next week. Monday we start the battle, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining.